What is up, guys? Scott from 4 Photo today, and I'm very excited about a package that just came in the mail, and I was supposed to wait to show you to unbox it, but couldn't wait. It is some Carolina Metal Masters mirror mounts. So this said, I really wanted to do an unboxing, but this came in and I just couldn't wait, and it was dark outside. But yeah, what I got here is the mirror mount kit with, oh my God, very excited. This stuff is quality. I've had it on my JL before, and I've just been taking the doors off a lot on the JT. Really wanted to get this going. Also got the Sanctuary, which is their nice, really nice padded case to keep everything when you do have the doors on and you want to put the stuff away. But I'm just very pumped to get this one going and get this quality parts on the JT. Let's go. Also want to include this stuff with some of the best packaging I've ever seen from someone. I mean, there's metal parts in here. Granted, you got these, but this stuff, everything is in its own nice stuff. It's bubble wrapped, it's taped. I mean, even down to this, you've got these. They do everything really nice over here. It's all heat sealed, and everything's perfectly in its place. Also got some RAM mount enclosures for the phone. If you've never heard of these guys, they make quality CNC parts. I mean, look at that. Look at that thing. Got the logo on there. This is gonna mount in the factory location up on the pillars, and I'll be able to put these stanchions on with the mirrors, and it gives you a great place to see. It's super stable, doesn't shake. So yeah, let's go. All right, just want to go closer all the things that I have here. Like I said, so this is their Sanctuary, which is the sack to put the mirrors in, so they're safe when you're not using them. Here we have, this is what the actual product is. We have these mounts, and these will attach to your pillars just right above your handles using a stock mount, and they do so by this unscrewing. And you can see this screw just goes right in there, and then once that thing's solid in place, this rod slides through there and then holds these mirrors, which attach through the ends on there. It's really nice. The mirrors go on with these knobs. You just screw those on the end, and in a couple seconds you have these mirrors that go on. They also have a new breakaway option if you want to keep the mirrors in at all time with a hinge in the middle. Opted for the solid ones because I'll probably just take them off when the doors aren't there, but it's a really cool thing. Then we also have some additional mounts that can go in the grab bar and attach things like this RAM mount to, so that can go to there, attach your phone, tablet, whatever. And then also this is another one that goes below these on your pillar, below your handle, and this will allow you just to give you another mount for a GoPro, a phone, or whatever you want. So I could also use this RAM mount there and, you know, attach a phone to that, or like a super chips, a tuner, anything you want. So just a lot of cool stuff from them. It's all quality, USA made. But yeah, let's go. Let's get this install started. I'm excited to get these guys on here. Very cool. It looks like if you look way in there, they have this marked with DS for driver's side, so you know, obviously that's where that goes. It looks pretty similar, but there might be some slight differences, so it was very nice of them to mark that for us. And yeah. All right, so this is where the mirrors are gonna mount. This is where the lower ball is gonna mount, but the main mirror mount is gonna mount here. And actually this thing just kind of pulled off, like literally did nothing. And this guy comes straight out. All right, well, that may have broke, but you don't need that anymore. And then inside of there is a 10mm bolt we need to take out. Helps to have a little bit of an extension on there. It's not real tight. So get this guy out of there. All right, so as I stated before, unscrew the ball mount, and this one is marked driver's side on there, and you want to take this bolt out of here. This is the one provided by CMM. Now, it is amazing how well they have this piece fit in here. It drops in there, looks stock already. Like, it's just a great looking piece. Take that long bolt. It's kind of easy if you're gonna do it this way. I was just showing how nice it fits before, and then drive that guy in there. And you see how nicely that fits. I'm gonna tighten it down. So they give you this thumb screw, but that's to attach the grab bar or the handle to that. But they also give you this guy, and that's what you're going to use to attach the mirror through there. So all you're going to do is pop that guy on there, and that's going to go directly on there. And then you can adjust the mirror by loosening these 3 Phillips head screws, and that'll give you the tilt on the mirror, because right now they sent it pretty tight and it's definitely not going to be the way it goes, but just a quick loosen of those will get that thing tight, and then you can crank them down and this thing is rattle free. Take this guy, run it through there. This looks to be the same both ways. No, it does not, so you have to look at the flat spot. So this is definitely not the same both ways. You can see how this one is that way and this one is flat. So the way you want to install it is with this flat side up for the screw. The side with the barrel hole will go onto the mirror, and the mirror will fit nicely in that. You can kind of tell, it's very intuitive, but just so you know it, so see this flat, that's how that guy is gonna go into there. Just go ahead and get that started, just doing it by hand, so it's nice and delicate, doesn't scratch anything. And yeah, that looks pretty awesome. It's a T6 I'm using on there. There you go. Now with a little bit of leverage, you can actually move the mirror now, and I didn't loosen those up yet. It's just that little bit of leverage. Having a handle allows you to move the mirror. So now once you get this tight, you're ready to install the mirror in place. It's this simple. Have my doors off already, and when you're ready to go, you just simply pop this guy on there. Take your thumb screw and thread it onto the back side. And just like that, you are ready to go. Now you can see off, my door's off, and very excited. See how this guy looks. There you go. But yeah, this thing is sturdy. I mean, you could freaking hang from this thing if you wanted to. Don't do that, but you know what I mean? It's super, it's not gonna rattle around like those cheap ones you just throw in here or clip on or something. And this thing looks great, and it's gonna let us be able to see behind us, both sides. I'm just gonna get in and get this thing adjusted. But yeah, super excited to have these on. Had them on my JL, and it was like one of the first things I had to get when we get the JT. Some nice looks. I got the CMM logo in there, but kind of faint, so that's pretty cool. And then I got the mirror here. Caution, it says hands off glass when adjusting mirror, loosen the bolt if necessary. So it's saying you can grab it around like this, don't touch that, and then if you need to, you can loosen those screws in the back we talked about earlier. But all in all, I'm just super stoked that I can be able to see behind me now in traffic. It was definitely a little harder than you think to only use one rear view, and gonna take this door off and get started on that side. But yeah, that's it, quite simple. Great work, CMM, as always. All right, so this is the lower accessory mount, and this guy is gonna go right here. This is an optional piece, but if you have multiple things that you wanna attach here and here, just to get a different angle, or just for multiple accessories, it's a pretty cool item to have. This guy is gonna install in the exact same way. Go ahead and pop this guy off. They're not hard to come out. Come out of here, they have these little arrowhead. It broke on the other one, but just so you know what that guy looks like, that's coming out of there, and that's just holding it in place. But like I said, if you're putting these on there, you're probably not going to use again, but I'm going to keep them, you know, and trade the Jeep in. I don't like to give them expensive stuff like this. I like to keep for my next Jeep or pass on to another Jeeper. Just like the other one, get that bolt out of there. That's like inside of there. Like I said, they're not in there tight. All right, get that guy out of there just like before. All right, this goes in here this way. Again, just like the other one, goes in perfect, looks nice. All right, then you take that long screw, get that guy going in there, get that guy started there. There you go, cinch it up nice. Now it's ready for the ball mount. Grab that guy, and just like I said, make sure you get the thing in there perfect. You don't want to cross thread this guy, since it is aluminum. It can be soft, even though it's strong. I find for delicate applications, it helps if when you're starting, if you just give it a little reverse thread, and then you can usually find your thread nicely without any fear of cross threading it. So all right, so there we got our mirror on, got our top ball mount accessory, we got our lower ball mount accessory, and yeah, I'm gonna repeat on the other side. We got both of these guys on there. We take the top back, the best top Sunrider back, reveal that spider web shade. We are ready to roll for our doorless day. It's looking pretty nice here in Florida. Of course, that could change at any minute, but for the moment, we are ready to roll with all the cool things. Very important note, when you go to take your doors off, if you do not have the breakaway mirrors, you make sure you take these off, because yes, that will go right through your door if you were to hopefully have your window down when you're putting it back on, and still give you one more chance to remember. But definitely remember to take these away and put them in your sanctuary. All right, so this is ram mount. This is not made by CMM, but this is just another quality part, and they realize quality when they see it, so they do sell this stuff, and it works great on their ball mounts. If you want to put something there and you gotta put it in first because it's spring loaded, and that's just how it works. Then you'd loosen it up enough to click on there, and then you would just start tightening it down. Once it gets in there, you can see it's already tight. Gets in there, then you clamp it down, and that is solid tight too. You can adjust this to where you want, and now I can use a phone, use whatever I want in there, or I could attach, I have another GoPro mount that goes there, and they're just really cool to have all these accessory points, or maybe if you're out in the trail, you can use a GPS, but just really great accessories here, and this thing is freaking rock solid.